So before we get into anything, I know you guys are thinking of one of two things. And they're either, how does this channel have 40k subs and no videos? Or why the fuck aren't you uploading critical clips anymore? I'm fucking unsubbing. One of those two. And I have an answer to both of those. To answer the first one, I didn't buy this channel. I didn't bought this channel for subs or anything like that. I used to be a clip channel for Moist Critical. And I got pretty popular. You know, I'm going to slap some of my thumbnails on right now. Boom, boom. I'm sure you've seen a couple of those maybe floating around. I mean, my channel did get around 50 million views, so you might have seen it. And to answer the second one, I mean, it's essentially the reason I'm making this video, but to sum it up, pretty much Moist Critical said that he's going to take down all of the clip channels because one guy, well, a network of channels, were doing some shady shit that I'm going to get into. I think I'll show a clip or something of Charlie saying something about it.
I don't post any of, like, talking about, like, a Pinely video. I didn't realize it had gotten so bad. So I think the play is just take down every single one of those channels. That's where I've been, voice crack. That's where I've been leaning. Yeah, I actually do think just a purge is the best call.
So as you could probably guess, me being a clip channel after hearing that kind of news, I wasn't pleased whatsoever. I've been doing this for a long time, and you know, but I understand the decision once we get into some of the shit later in the video, because I've seen a lot of shit. I'm sure you'll probably agree with me too that he probably made the right choice. So to kick everything off here, I gotta introduce our main character, our protagonist in this story here. I know him as Moisty Reactions, but this man goes by many names. If I can even call this a man, this very well just could be a robot uploading clips just automatically. But regardless, I loathe this individual. My hatred knows absolutely no bounds. Now, I'm sure you're asking, why do you hate this guy? What did he do to you? He's just a clip channel. And you might be right, but this guy did some very scummy things, to say the very least. One of them being striking other clip channels. I'm gonna pop something up on the screen right now. This is Moisty Clips, another Charlie clip channel. He got an email from some random guy, but the email at the bottom, you can see it's in Vietnamese. And if we take a trip right down to Moisty Reactions channel, you can see old videos on his channel were Vietnamese, suspiciously. And this is an old screenshot. I took this a few months ago, and he deleted all of them now. Now, not only did he illegally strike people on content that he didn't own, he's not Moist Critical, he can't strike people on his videos. He would also buy other channels that were, of course, monetized, and he would branch out to other Twitch streamers and do the same thing to their community. One of those creators being Hassan. I'm gonna pop up one of his tweets right now. So basically, Pinely made a video complaining about exactly what I'm complaining about, which I'm just telling my perspective of from a clip channel's perspective. You can read that tweet right now. He's basically saying the same thing that I am. So I ended up going into the replies of that tweet, and I saw a lot of people posting lists of all of the channels that this guy has bought, and he's still buying them as I'm making this video. If I had to guess as to why he was buying all of these channels in the first place, is because he gets demonetized after a couple weeks, and then he has to move on to another channel. I think I'll throw something up right now. His original channel is Moisty Reactions, at least as far as I know, and he hasn't posted there in weeks. And I'll show him the channel that he posts on now for Critical, and he's posting on it every single day, or at least every day that Critical streams. And if you go look in the community tab of his old channel, you can see that he's linking straight to his new channel. And if we switch over to this guy's first Hassan clip channel, at least as far as I know, this is his first one. He hasn't uploaded in weeks because this one I think has been demonetized, and he's moved on to another one. And same thing as last time. If we go right into the community tab, he's advertising his new Hassan clip channel. You know what? If you need any more proof that this is one guy doing all of this, just watch this video.
It's kind of like Elon Musk. Okay, what frustrates me about Elon Musk is a million different things, right? It's like
Now that was a pretty weird noise, wasn't it? That was Moist Critical, okay? If there's anybody that should know that voice, it's me. I have uploaded and edited a million videos of his, okay? That is Moist Critical's voice. If you don't believe me, I'll slow it down for you.
Musk is a million.
All right, and if you're still confused at what I even mean by this, he is editing a Moist Critical clip as he is recording this Hassan stream. So it's one guy and one computer. One guy is doing all of this damage right now. And you know what, to top everything off here, this is probably the least offensive thing that he's done, but he also buys likes, of course, you know, you gotta expect that from a guy like this. And him buying likes is kind of carrying his channel. I mean, you could see this channel, it has like 20 something subs, and it has 900 likes on it in 6 hours. That you can't convince me that that isn't a like bot. And another thing that I thought was pretty funny was that this is a comment from the day that Charlie said that he's going to take down all the channels, or at least heavily implied at it, the clip that I showed earlier. And this guy said, sounds like these channels are on borrowed time judging off what Charlie has been saying during his current stream. Rough, it's his content, so I get it, but he's outright lying to us when he says he uploads all his VODs and clips, because he doesn't. Without these channels, it's so hard to keep up with him. And Moist Critical reacts in this situation. It's Moisty reacts, or whatever his name is. He says, I'm still trying to change things up. Charlie's absolutely right, bro. What is he talking about? He's acting like he's not the issue in this situation. I don't understand what he means by this. Also, another thing I gotta throw in here is that I downloaded the show dislike extension on Chrome, and this man's ratio isn't too great. Of course, you see that I had to dislike it because, I mean, I dislike this guy quite a bit. But yeah, I think that's about it for now. I just wanted to make a video on this guy because I wanted to explain the situation and shed some light on this individual, because, I mean, he took away a really fun hobby that I had for the past couple years. I wasn't getting paid to do it like he was, but I still enjoyed it a lot nonetheless. You know, I'm this man's biggest hater. I'm always in his comments. I commented like 15 minutes ago on one of his posts. Yeah, and I also want to thank everybody for supporting me all these years, or at least most people supported me. I've seen a bunch of people vouching for me, trying to get me a job, you know, editing for Critical, and I really appreciate it. I doubt it will ever happen. I'd love to do it if the opportunity comes. Making videos that I'm now learning is very, very difficult, but if you guys like videos like this, I'd do it again in a heartbeat, honestly, if this video is received well. I mean, I know I'm going to lose a bunch of subs, but that's to be expected. But yeah,